our position is that there should be a comprehensive review of all the social intervention programs. I mean, that's our position. So you can name them: FSHS, Agenda 111, YouStart, and all the new ones that have come on board. I mean, if you take Agenda 111, for example, whose goal is to build 111 hospitals before the end of the tenure of the administration. There's no need to build 111 hospitals in the next 2 years if it is going to exacerbate the fiscal difficulties we are in. We haven't had these hospitals for 60 years, and we can have a better, more credible medium-term plan to address the health infrastructure deficits. Okay, so the goal of the review of all these expenditure programs should be to generate fiscal savings. How can we save fiscal resources? By limiting the scale of these programs to help us improve our public balance. How can we review these programs to improve their efficiency? Because in certain cases, we're spending money that is not yielding productive benefits. But importantly, the goal should be to generate fiscal savings, because you need to save resources, to save on your expenditure, so that you can narrow the wide imbalance that has persisted for so long between your revenue generation and your expenditure. Because it is the sum of the imbalances that have persisted for so long that has created this mountain of debt, potentially. But let's bear this in mind. We have unearthed the root cause. In fact, in our own estimation, the domestic fiscal crisis is responsible for at least 80% of what we are experiencing. So all other factors, whatever they may be, are in the minority. It is essentially a domestic fiscal crisis that has snowballed into a broader macroeconomic crisis on the back of these external shocks. Because when your public finances are weak, and we all know this from the management of our private finances, when your finances are weak, you are highly vulnerable to external shocks, to unforeseen happenings. And indeed, it is this vulnerability that is also a reason why you need to maintain strong finances even in good times. Because when you have strong finances, then your capacity to accommodate and withstand shocks is better. Well, the message we have communicated today is that these fiscal and debt problems have been building up for the past decade. So that if the borrowing and spending that have taken place over the past decade, and 10 years is a long time, have indeed been significantly improving the economy's productive capacity and the capacity of the government to generate additional fiscal resources, then you will not end up in a debt quagmire. Because this is not, a new happening. The debt has been building up for, indeed, since we last enjoyed debt relief.